In the early 20th century, the Ottoman Empire, once a vast and powerful force, was in rapid decline. It had lost most of its territory, was heavily in debt, and was viewed as the sick man of Europe. By the end of World War I, the empire's defeat led to the Treaty of Sèvres, a harsh agreement that threatened to carve up what was left of Ottoman lands among the victors. Out of this turmoil rose a visionary leader, Mustafa Kemal Atatürk. A decorated military officer, Ataturk rejected the treaty and led the Turkish War of Independence, successfully defeating occupying forces. In 1923, he proclaimed the birth of the Republic of Turkey, laying the groundwork for an entirely new nation. On October 29, 1923, the Republic of Turkey was officially founded, with Mustafa Kemal Atatürk as its first president. His vision was clear: to create a modern, secular, and independent nation. One of his earliest and most significant moves was the abolition of the Sultanate and the Ottoman Caliphate. This ended centuries of Ottoman rule and Islamic leadership, paving the way for a secular state. Ataturk believed that Turkey could not modernize unless it severed its ties to the past. In his eyes, the Sultanate and Caliphate represented the old, outdated ways, holding Turkey back from progress. Ataturk knew that political and legal changes were essential to modernizing Turkey. He introduced sweeping reforms to create a secular and democratic framework. In 1924, a new constitution was adopted, which separated religion from state affairs. The Sharia-based legal system was replaced with a civil code inspired by European models, particularly the Swiss Civil Code. This gave Turkish citizens, especially women, greater rights and freedoms. One of the most significant changes was granting women the right to vote and run for public office, making Turkey one of the earliest countries to do so. Ataturk viewed the empowerment of women as critical to the nation's development. Ataturk understood that for Turkey to thrive, it needed an educated and enlightened population. One of his most radical and far-reaching reforms was the introduction of the Latin alphabet in 1928, replacing the centuries-old Arabic script. This change not only made literacy more accessible to the masses, but also aligned Turkey closer to the West. Ataturk also prioritized education, establishing new schools and universities, and making education compulsory for all citizens. He promoted scientific learning, critical thinking, and a more secular curriculum, distancing Turkey from the heavy religious influence that had dominated Ottoman education. Ataturk's modernization vision extended to Turkey's economy and infrastructure. He believed that Turkey's future relied on industrialization and self-sufficiency. Under his leadership, new factories were built, industries such as textiles and mining were developed, and state-owned enterprises were established to kickstart economic growth. To improve communication and transportation, Ataturk spearheaded projects to expand Turkey's railway network, building new roads and modern ports. Agriculture, still the backbone of the economy, was modernized through the introduction of new techniques and tools, helping increase production. Ataturk's reforms laid the foundation for the modern, secular, and progressive Turkey we know today. His vision transformed a crumbling empire into a vibrant republic, opening it up to the world while preserving its unique identity. He believed that Turkey's success relied on embracing modernity, science, and education, while maintaining its independence and sovereignty. Ataturk's legacy is deeply embedded in Turkish society. His principles, known as Kemalism, continue to shape the country's political and cultural landscape. Although challenges remain, Turkey's place on the global stage as a bridge between the East and the West is a testament to Ataturk's enduring impact. Mustafa Kemal Atatürk's determination, vision, and leadership not only saved Turkey from collapse but also propelled it into the modern era. His reforms, from political secularism to cultural transformation, have left an indelible mark on the nation and its people. Today, Ataturk is remembered as the father of modern Turkey, a leader whose influence is felt far beyond his time.